Gooch, my beautiful Aquariuses. Hold on, guys. There we go. I think that's what we're... Alright. What is Gooch, my beautiful Aquariuses? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Send you guys so much love and only love. It is Scorpio season, so it's all about death and rebirth, all about reassessments, things pummeling, things coming to light, things being rebuilt or building. Plus, I just heard taxes. A lot of you guys are working on your taxes. Very interesting. But other than that, this is going to be a general shadow work reading. Shadow work for self-development, shadow work in career finances, shadow work in love. We're going to see what your higher self wants to let you know. And then we're going to close it out with the spiritual as fuck card, which are fucking hilarious. And, you know, after we do some intense inner work like this, we need to add some humor to it, boo-boo. So now, my beautiful Aquarians, since they're generating and may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, check out your other signs or check back next time. If it does, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button if you want to be notified of any of my videos, since YouTube has a tendency to turn them off. But now, my beautiful Aquarians, if you want to book your own personal reading or healing session, ancestral healing, shadow work, or Reiki, all the information down in the description box below, as well as to be tapped into my Awaken Prophecy Healing course as well. And the link for my merch is down in the description box also. But other than that, my beautiful Aquarians, let's get into it. What am I doing? It's not this deck. Not this deck. So we're going to see, when it comes to shadow work and self-development, what is the shadow work that my Aquarians need to do in self-development, Spirit? What is the shadow work my Aquarians need to do when it comes to self-development? Whoa. I'm going to take that one. Who got this? Sagittarius got this. So if you got Sagittarius in your chart, go check out that reading. We got transitions. Number 37. You have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path. I feel like a lot of you Aquariuses are at a standstill right now, where you don't really feel satisfied in life. And I feel like you don't even feel satisfied in who you are as yourself. And I say this because what I'm feeling here is that you guys are being guided to take an inner assessment of self and realizing the thought patterns that you hold, the beliefs that you hold, are they even your own? Aquarians, you are a fixed sign. So you have the tendency to be so rigid and fixated in your own ways of being for a very long time, to the point it will take years for you to break out of them. Same thing with Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus, since they're all fixed signs. You're so rooted in your ways. But I feel that a lot of you Aquarians, the reason why you feel unsatisfied with yourself and in life is because how you perceive yourself is not your own perception of who you are. I feel like it's something you picked up by what your parents have told you, what society has told you, and what you made yourself to believe that you are. So I feel like you're going through a transition right now where you have to delve into the parts of yourself you don't want to see, that you're unconscious of, and bring awareness to those parts of yourself, to see what is it that I need to let go of that is taking up space for who I really am. You know, I like the word enlightenment, because to me, enlightenment is not about someone who's enlightened. Like, you know, you have to become something. Enlightenment to me is about unbecoming who you thought you were to be who you really are, that you have yet to discover. Understand that we come onto this planet already with the orientation, already with the religion, already with the gender, already with the name. We couldn't make up our own lives. We couldn't make up who we wanted to be in the beginning, how we wanted to teach ourselves. So we grew up with the mentality of our environment, of what we were taught to believe in. So I feel right now, Aquarians, this is the age of Aquarius. This is your age right now. So that means you got to be honest with yourself. Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to see yourself? Who do you want to see yourself as? Do you want to continue on the path you're going, or do you want to see yourself in a new way? And that requires taking an inner look at the parts of yourself you've been ignoring, my beautiful Aquarians. But let's see, what is the shadow work my Aquariuses need to do when it comes to self-development? You got the Ten of Swords or the Ten of Cups. Yeah, like I was saying with family. I feel like this is an ancestor too. Maybe a grandmother, a mother figure. I feel like a lot of Aquarians probably picked up a lot of your thought patterns, your money beliefs, your work ethic from your mother. And I feel like with the Ten of Swords here, you feel like a lot of things are a burden right now. You feel like the Ten of Swords could be someone who feels betrayed, someone who has been taken advantage of, someone who has been left for dead. But Aquarians, I feel like for you, this energy I'm getting, it's just like you feel like you have no other option. But that's what I mean. You're fixated in your ways. So it's not about approaching life the way you have been approaching it. It's about how can you approach life in a different way. And it requires you trying new things, thinking a new way, being a new way, talking a new way, doing new things. But you have to understand first that I feel a lot of you, maybe you're trying to make this change. And you're looking for advice. You're looking for support. And you feel so betrayed because no one is supporting you in your new endeavors or who you want to be. But the thing is, Aquarius, if you know what you want and you know what will bring you happiness, why are you trying to make a transition based off of people's opinions? Aquarius, Aquarians, you guys, every Aquarius I've ever met in my life, you guys hold a lot in. You hold a lot in, and you have a lot of responsibilities to take care of. But I feel right now the biggest responsibility is yourself. You got 10-10 here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. There is a karmic cycle that you need to transition out of. And I feel that karmic cycle has to do with you doubting, you not believing that you can make a change on your own. That you can, it's like you're not believing that if you transition out of something, not that you won't be successful at it, but you think that you won't have what it takes to allow things to be let go of in order to go after and have what it is you desire. So your shadow work here is, what is the karmic cycle that is keeping you in this repetitive place that you're unfulfilled by, and why you're still allowing it, why you're still caving into it, why you're still tempted by it. Interesting. Very interesting energy, my friends. All right. So let's get shadow work when it comes to career and finances. Shadow work and career and finances. Let's see. What is the shadow work that my Aquarians need to do when it comes to career and finances, Spirit? What is the shadow work my Aquarians need to do when it comes to career and finances? Ooh. Ooh. Number 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. Closing out a cycle. Radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. I'm getting, fucking love these cards, man. So powerful. I'm getting this energy that you guys feel like a wounded warrior. Didn't we get that? You feel like a wounded warrior. Some of you guys probably did go to war in your past life. Probably you guys feel like you're so like... I'm getting this energy that a lot of you Aquarians don't like what you do for your career, which is like a lot of people in the world. But I'm getting this energy that you feel like you've done it for so long, and you feel like this is what you're good at, so you want to settle. Aquarians, you got to ask yourself, why is it that you're not being honest with what your heart wants? Why is it that you keep believing in what other people are doing and how people are doing things and other people's opinions, but you're not being honest with yourself? What makes you believe that your opinion doesn't matter about you? What makes you believe that how you think of you is not important? Because I feel like when it comes to career, a lot of you guys are meant to be leaders. A lot of you guys are meant to be doing big things, opening up things, doing venues, doing events. That's the energy I'm getting. But a lot of you guys are doubting your success. Maybe because you're fearful of it. And the reason why you're not being honest with yourself is because, I want to settle, is because the one thing you got to be honest with yourself is, why do you fear your potential? And then First, you got to be aware of that. Why do you fear your potential? And then bring awareness, okay, to what is it about my potential that intimidates me, that may be good for me? Does it require you to get out of your comfort zone? Yes, because you're fixated in your comfort zone. Now, when it comes to finances, I'm getting that you guys are not honest with yourself. You're settling. Aquarius says, you're settling. You feel like, oh, my bills are paid, I'm good. But are you happy? Are you happy with that? The 2-week vacation my job gives me for 1 year? Are you happy about that? Are you happy with thinking that the finances you receive now is what you're worth? Do you really think that's what you're worth? Or is that what you keep telling yourself? This is requiring honesty with yourself, vulnerability. And it's hard to be honest with ourselves because we live in a world where people are so fearful of the truth, even ourselves. This is why we think we're fearful of the darkness. We're really fearful of our light. The darkness is us gossiping, is us settling, us judging, us doubting ourselves. But the light is where we are, our higher self, our truth, our potential, our divinity. So you got to be honest with yourself. Why is it that I fear my potential? Why is it that I fear my true worth of what I deserve in career and finances? What is the shadow work my Aquarians got to do in career and finances, Spirit? You're getting in your own way. Some of you guys got good fucking ideas. Good ideas that are going to transform this world. But you're victimizing yourself. Because you feel like, hey, if that didn't work before, what makes you think that's going to work again? Listen. I've always learned on my journey. Anytime that I failed something, I may have failed that, but the lessons and the skill sets I learned from all those are helping me be successful right now and helping me level up into the next level of who I'm meant to be. So you never fail. Failing is when you quit. What you do is gain the assets you need in order to be who you're really meant to be. So you got to ask yourself, why are you making yourself a victim of your circumstances when you are the victor and the hero of your story and your circumstance? Gotta ask yourself that, Aquarius. So I feel like your shadow work when it comes to career and finances is questioning your money beliefs and questioning your potential and purpose. All right. So let's get into shadow work when it comes to love. What is the shadow work my Aquarians need to do when it comes to love, Spirit? What is the shadow work my Aquarians need to do when it comes to love, Spirit? Thank you for these messages. Yo, who got this? Saggies, I think Aries or Cancer got this. But a lot of this has been coming up for a few of these signs. Number 35, presence of absence. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. A lot of you Aquarians, I'm getting this energy of settle. You guys just, you settle. But when it comes to love, a lot of you Aquarians have a tendency to try to fill a void and feeling like you try to replace the thought of having love with probably a substance, probably working so much, probably avoidance, probably too much sex. I don't know. I'm just getting this energy. But what I'm feeling here is that you need to bring presence to that void, to that absence. Meaning that you got to sit with it. You got to be vulnerable. You got to sit with that inner storm that makes you believe you're not worthy of love. You have to sit with that sadness of feeling like you're alone. Because you know why? What that teaches you, that it teaches you that guess who's with you? You. You are enough. You are more than enough. You don't need someone to give you what yourself has been wanting to give you all along, but you've been neglecting. So Aquarians, it's like when it comes to love, you need to ask yourself, why do you feel emptiness where love resides? Why are you trying to find love on the outside when love resides exactly where you are, because you are it? A lot of you guys reject love because you think it's cliche. But at the end of the day, you feel empty. And it's because you're not believing that you're lovable when you're so fucking lovable. We're all lovable. You know how I know? Because God created us. And God thought the world needed one of us. So doesn't that make us worthy? Just our existence makes us worthy enough of love? Of course. Because God created everything out of love. You know? What does the shadow work my Aquarians need to do when it comes to love, Spirit? What does the shadow work my Aquarians need to do when it comes to love? Whoa. Stop being so closed off and standoffish towards it. Y'all neglect love. I said that, man. Alright, what else? Can I get one more? Oh, that's too many. That's too many. Can I get one more, please, for my Aquarians? The shadow work and love. Oh, wait. They told me to take it the way that it is. 4 cards. You got 2 cards in the reverse. Stop being standoffish to love. And stop being so judgmental about love. Stop settling. Stop settling, Aquarians. You're so worthy of love that the love you have to give, you're giving it to the wrong people and to the wrong things. I'm getting this energy that a lot of you Aquarians are so fixated in what you have learned in your early ages that sometimes when we receive healthy love, we reject it because we're not familiar with it. We're probably familiar with the drama, with the heartache, with the disappointments, with people not picking up our phone calls or calling us back. You know, we're probably used to that. But now is the time to question that familiarity. And why do you fear the unfamiliar? Why do you fear what your heart truly craves? Because I'm getting this energy, only you are holding yourself back from the very thing your heart is trying to give you. It's just a matter of you need to stop seeing the disappointments, and you need to stop feeling like you're going to be wounded or be hurt or be taken advantage of. The only reason why you think that way, the only reason why you attract people that way is because you think that way. Now you got to question, why do you think that way? Why do you see yourself that way? And be there for yourself. Be the love that you want your soulmate to be towards you. And when you could do that for yourself, you're going to attract someone who's going to do that for you. And here's the beautiful thing. When you give that to yourself, you're not going to be seeking love. Love's going to come to you because you're already whole and complete, because you're giving that to you. I hope that makes sense, my beautiful Aquarius. I hope that makes sense. But let's see what your higher self wants to let you know about this rating. My higher selves and my Aquarians in the collective. What do you want to let them know regarding this reading? What do you want to let my beautiful Aquarians know regarding this reading? What do you want to let my beautiful Aquarians know regarding this reading? Thank you. Soul journey. A lot of you Aquarians choose to stay in the dark because you fear the light. A lot of you guys need to take an inward journey. And I'm getting this energy of the Hermit. If you don't know the Hermit card, the Hermit card in the tarot, it's all about someone detaching from the physical world and going within, requiring you to fall in love with your solitude. Because when you can fall in love with your solitude, you will know how to make healthy choices for yourself when you go out into the world. Because you're starting to see the toxicity within you and clearing that out to make healthier choices that are good for you, and then able to see what is going to be healthy and beneficial from the outside world for you. And also what is going to be healthy for you to give to the world as well. So, whew, that's deep. Let's see what the universe wants to say. See what Uni got to say to you, my beautiful Aquarians, about this reading. See what Uni got to say to you about this beautiful reading. What do you want to tell my beautiful Aquarians, Uni? All right, thank you. Wow. Everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. You are the alchemist of your life once you transmute all that darkness into light and realizing you have the power to be everything that you want to yourself. Oof. But being true. I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with the power of love and truth. Stop being shameful in who you are and start embracing the power that the world deserves to have and see. That is you. Oh, damn, this is deep. Woo, this was a deep reading, Aquas. All right. Let's clear the air with some humor. Let's get some humor up in here. I like these cards. It's all about humor, but all about realism. Love it. Because I'm not I'm a Cappy, so I got a dry sense of humor. Boy, do I like to be truthful with my humor. All right. For my beautiful Aquarians, what do you want to let them know, Spirit? Thank you for these messages. All right. I love it. So you want to be a badass. Show your heart to everyone. It takes a lot of courage to be authentic in this world. Showing your heart doesn't mean you're soft all the time or that you're a hot mess or a doormat. It means you're showing up fully as yourself. You know what's weak as fuck? Living a fake ass life trying to please others. Ooh. Aquarians, I'm going to leave it there, boo-boos. But if you got any clarity, any upliftment, any confirmation, please hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button. And if you want to work with me personally one-on-one, all that information is down in the description box below, as well as to tap into my Awaken Prophecy Healing course, as well as my merch. All of that information is down below. But other than that, my Aquarians, I love you guys, and I really hope this helps. Until then, I'll see you on the next one, and only love.